Hey, I just want you guys to know if you think this is going to be a merry, hairy, happy Christmas here, you are incorrect.
Christmas is fucking ruined because of the WWE.
You did this, Vince, you bastard.
Santa is dead and Christmas is over.
Talk about SmackDown from December 22nd, 2006.
Oh no!
I mean, all right. Here's the thing with the 2006 one. We chopped some of this shit off the top. All right, we haven't like accumulated enough doo-doo meat to make a shiz sandwich just yet. But
Sure.
goddamn, we're getting there. You know what I mean? We're definitely getting
100%.
there.
This is 2007's peeking around the corner, and it's taunting us.
Yeah. They said we're 1 show away from 2007. Y'all don't want to go there. Y'all don't want to stop right now.
We're about to fuck this up for everybody.
So cold open here starts the show. Booker T and
The world is watching.
of course, they always are. I think. Of
course.
Booker T and Fit Finlay are asking Teddy Long for a rematch with John Cena and Batista.
Yeah, because they both did they have a tag match at the pay-per-view, or did they both wrestle them in singles at the pay-per-view? Armageddon. I remember watching the MVP Kane match, the Inferno match. I vividly remember that for some reason. Just I guess because it had been a while since we had an Inferno match. I thought it was cool.
Yeah, JBL likes to inform me of that later.
Jesus Christ, does he? Fucking hell. Booker is full King Booker here. He's talking in the fucking, royal
Dude, this
accent.
is so funny. I love
It's great.
King Booker. Yeah.
I do too, yeah. So Booker says, "We implore you to listen, Teddy. Finley comes to you as a gentleman. I come to you as the king and ruler of the SmackDown Kingdom."
Charmel's like shaking
says,
her
"We-
head, yes.
We want a rematch with John Cena and Batista right here tonight. And Teddy says, "Listen, you guys had your matches, playa. You not getting a fucking rematch." And Booker says, "We are looking for the best competition you have to offer." And Teddy says, "Oh, that's what you want. You want the best competition." And Finley says, "What are you, deaf? What, are you living on a rock or something?"
Must be sleeping under a rock or something.
Teddy says, "Fine. You can take on Kane and The Undertaker." And Booker immediately drops the whole gimmick. No. No. We ain't talking about no Kane and Undertaker. Fuck that. Immediately starts running down Teddy. Not happy about this tag match.
He starts not even saying words at some point. He's just going on and on.
He's just Booker T
He's
now.
He's
not King
TNA
Booker anymore.
at this point.
Yeah. He's about to kick your fucking ass.
I wrote here at the end of this segment, I said, I know this is about to be the worst show I've ever seen. I saw this segment, I said, oh, here we go.
And I won't be denied. Dude, I don't remember this at all.
I
with
don't
the
remember
fucking
this
pictures.
at all. The cartoon
cartoons.
drawings.
Yeah.
Me and James both posted the same picture of Kane on Twitter, which is ridiculous.
Okay, because I was going to, and I didn't because you hadn't watched it yet.
My family's dead. What do I do?
Dude, they're fucking crazy looking, though. Does that last a long time, you think?
Shouldn't.
Well, like everybody that responded to me on Twitter just responded with, "And I won't be denied." Like everybody remembers it,
Oh,
but
wow.
I don't remember it at all.
Let's just go over that really quick. Look, I know that every single person listening to this grew up at this exact moment in time where this was really cool to you.
Yes.
We're about to shit down its throat here for the next hour. So if you aren't prepared for that, just be prepared.
It's either that or we're going to talk about Dana White's slap fighting. You
Oh, that's
decide.
coming. Don't worry about that. So I won't be denied. I actually like the song for the show.
Yeah, that's a good one. They changed it like 4 different times. Like I feel like a bunch of different bands. Drowning Pool changes singers 3 times while they do it too.
The cartoon picture thing made me felt like I was watching a kid's show. And I know around that era when
That's where it's going.
Yeah,
So.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like around that era, like if I would have seen this, I would have like tuned out immediately. I think I'd been like, I'm not watching this kiddie
The
shit.
thing about it is like it wasn't even
I
like
appreciate the effort. It's just
it wasn't even good cartoon drawings. It was
no,
like
it looked
shitty.
like butt.
It was
they
really
picked like the shittiest
shitty.
shots they could have for everybody.
And like there's like a shot of Finley, and I think he has a giant gap tooth in his. And it looks ridiculous. It's
yeah,
like,
he's put a fucking
it's like
tractor in
the
that
worst
thing, bro.
thing ever. Holy shit.
Yeah.
So now it's time for the Batista Town Hall.
The hairdryer segment, also, by the way.
Yes, sir. Yo,
Batista's
This
over, fuck
SmackDown,
you.
this SmackDown's full of hairdryers, especially at the
Yeah.
opening segment when they mentioned Undertaker and Kane.
Batista doing the pyro thing was hot.
I mean, that's like, I'm drafting that for my top 5 entranceway taunts, No Mercy style.
Yeah, I take that. I got my future first round and get that one.
Thankfully, Tony didn't give another one up here, so he's back to 5.
I will tell you this much, man. We get into this segment. I didn't know what to expect. So Batista gets into the ring. and it takes about 10 minutes. He does his entire entrance. I mean, pillar to post, fucking. He's gonna
the
get it
world
all.
champion, by the way.
He is gonna get it all. Yeah,
I
he,
mean, if you go later tonight, they were definitely filling time with entrances on the show.
Everyone gets their big.
You think they cut something, or is it just they didn't
No,
have
they
anything
didn't
'cause it's a
have
holiday
enough
episode?
stuff, so he just let them do their full entrances.
They knew the holiday rating was gonna fucking bomb, so they said,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
so Batista gets in the ring, and this is the biggest. I know you guys want to get out of here promo I've ever heard in my life. Batista says he got that holiday spirit, goddamn red trunks on.
The first thing he does say that. You're right. The first thing he says, he grabs the mic. He says, "Hell yeah!" I said, "Whoa, what the fuck?" Okay,
Dude, this is
yeah, got my
fucked
red
up.
trunks on, and I'm finishing up the year strong. Yeah.
No, first thing he says is, "Happy holidays to SmackDown fans all over the world."
Yeah, let him know.
All over the world.
Got my red trunks on. I'm finishing up the strong. Yeah.
Goddamn red trunk on.
When he goes, been a hell of a year. Some ups, some downs.
Some downs.
Fuck, no.
Yeah, he's just chilling,
And
guys.
this was like a
Just
extended
chilling.
promo too. They said, "Dave, go take some time."
They didn't
Some
give him one like bullet point in this whole promo. He's saying, "Oh, hey, how's it
No
going,
way.
everybody? Got that goddamn
Yeah.
Christmas coming up." Woo!
Got to go into Armageddon with my man, WWE champion John Cena. This is how a human
He
talks.
did like the Jerry Seinfeld. What's the deal with Christmas, you know?
yeah,
Got like that John Cena. Got that dude on the pay-per-view.
yeah, my
He
man.
does the Vince thumbs up, thumbs down. Cena? Yeah, no?
Yeah, John Cena. I had to surrender the title at the beginning of the year, and at the end of the same year, I get to stand in the middle of a SmackDown ring, your world heavyweight champion. Yeah!
And what's the deal with King Booker? Is he a king or is he just
Dude,
Booker?
he goes, did you already say this? But he goes, we whooped up on Booker and Finley.
Oh yeah, we whooped up on Booker
Well, I
and
got
Finley.
them red trunks on.
Red trunks now here at the Batista household.
He's real festive.
Yeah. Anyway.
Michael Cole just says, "Hey, it's Santa Claus."
Yes.
JBL said, "What do
Santa
you
comes
fucking
out.
mean? It's Santa Claus."
Santa comes out and JBL says, "That's too skinny to be Santa." And Cole says, "JBL, have you been naughty or nice?" And JBL says, "That's none of your damn business. I don't need gifts. I'm rich."
That's awesome.
Okay. Shit.
Dude,
and Santa's
it-
giving out, everything everybody wants, like this fucking t-shirt.
Goddamn
giving away
damn T-shirt. Goddamn
DVD.
Goddamn CD-ROM.
He's giving
The-
like,
the-
I think they're like Roddy Piper DVDs or something, with the.
Okay,
whatever.
so Santa's walking down the ramp giving out merch, WWE merch out of his sack. They cut to a kid in the crowd that's wearing a Sandman shirt, which I thought was pretty based. That was awesome. JBL says, "Oh, I heard Santa made an appearance in Iraq."
JBL
You can
confirmed
see
that Santa landed down in Baghdad, Iraq.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
What y'all think
Santa
about
walks-
Baghdad, Iraq?
Santa walks around the ring. Got them red trunks on in Iraq.
Got that spirit, don't I, fellas? Woo!
Mortar. Fucking hell.
Dude, Santa Claus got the goddamn WrestleMania entrance. he came out and like nothing. It just comes out and like gets the whole down the ramp, whole way around the ring, whole way to the other side.
Tron.
Yeah, dude, like this is unbelievable. I said this is like got to be 15 minutes in the show, and we're just Santa Claus doing his entrance here. Goddamn.
Yeah, he walks on the ring. He gets close to the announce table. Michael Cole starts yelling, "Santa! Santa!" And he says, and Santa gives him a gift. Says, "Yeah, thank you, Santa." And he gave him a Roddy Piper DVD. And JBL says, "Hey, a Roddy Piper DVD." And Cole snatches it out of his hand and says, "Hey, that's not yours." And JBL slaps him in the head. And then JBL says, "Roddy and I were good friends, and Roddy hated you."
Dude,
Probably true, actually.
dude.
Yeah.
I today I got home from like a 3-scoop leg day, ass to grass, fucking working sets, crazy style. And I go like, what are we gonna watch for this fucking thing today? I turn this on, I see Santa Batista in the ring talking about goddamn nothing for 20 minutes. So I'm gonna shoot myself with this bomb.
dude.
Mortar.
This just reminds me. Oh my gosh, we were at your house with Hunter Rayner.
Hunter Rayner suggested this episode.
Oh my goodness,
This came on and
bro.
Hunter Rayner goes, "You guys should watch this. I love this." Like Hunter's like the biggest 2006 SmackDown.
Yeah,
That's
fan.
what I'm
even
saying.
worse.
I know all these
Dude.
fucking people listening are like, there's no way they like this 2006
Dude, Hunter-
shit.
Hunter also avidly recommended the other one too.
The fucking Alberto
The
Del
2012
Rio
one.
Santa Claus one?
Yes.
Yo, I'm so sorry, guys. I know you guys ain't trying to hear this, but bro, this is insane.
You know, back in my day, Stone Cold was stunning Santa. That's my
Hell yeah.
holidays.
Well, this, I mean, this honestly, this beginning part is my favorite part of the show. So.
Yeah, it was all right.
So Santa gets in the ring. Santa gives Batista a gift, and Batista starts handing out candy canes to the crowd. The world champion throwing candy canes out to the crowd. Batista then turns around, and then Santa attacks him with a steel pipe with a bow on it. Which is a
He
tremendous
brought that all the
touch.
way from Baghdad, Iraq.
Well, you can see it on Tribute to the Troops, of course. So Santa decks Batista with a steel pipe with a bow on it, and it just fucking leaves. I said, what the hell? Get back here, Santa. You are not done here.
Dude, Santa walks away, leaves the goddamn world heavyweight champion Batista laying in the ring, and like he was just gonna walk away, and like that was gonna be it. That's
He
insane,
thought that was his
man.
plan, yeah.
That's
Well,
insane.
Teddy Long comes out. Teddy Long comes out on the stage. Teddy Long says, hold on a second, player. I don't know who you are, but I know you're not Santa Claus. He said, since you want to come out here and give away cheap shots instead of presents, then let me return the favor, player. Your present for this year, I'm going to give you a match with Batista. Now, Santa Claus here is not a wrestler. As far as I know, he's just Santa Claus. So Santa Claus is not signed anywhere, accepts Teddy Long's match, and not only accepts it, no like hesitation, no like afraid of Batista, not like oh fuck, I hope I don't have to fucking wrestle Batista. Oh, I gotta wrestle Batista. Teddy Long makes the match. Santa turns around, beelines to the ring, and then starts stomping out Batista in the
The
ring.
world heavyweight champion.
He starts whooping Batista's ass. He has no reason, no like hesitation. He just fucks Batista up and the match starts. He's fucking Batista's arm up. They say Finlay and Booker fucked Batista's arm up a few weeks ago. So Santa is working Batista's arm, divorce courts him, smashes it off the apron and the ring post. He gets a 2 count on Batista. Santa Claus.
This is the world champion, by the way.
The
World
world
champion.
champion Batista, by the way. Red trunks on for the holidays.
Batista
Santa
starts.
hailing from Baghdad, Iraq. Trying to take on Batista here.
Batista finally gets back up on Santa. Back body drops him, a lariat, a spear. Then he rips off the hat and beard. And it's Sylvain Grenier is Santa Claus.
This is Hunter Rayner's arch enemy.
Now, Sylvain, and I want you to understand this, guys, because we will review the rest of the show, obviously. At no point during the rest of the show do they explain why Santa Claus was Sylvain Grenier.
Can we also talk about how, like, before Batista unbearded Santa, he was whooping the dog shit out of him?
Sylvain was fucking Batista up big style.
So, like, Santa is a tier above Sylvain Grenier. That's what everybody understand where the rankings
Now he's
sit
Sylvain
here.
and he's a bitch and he's
So
getting powerbombed.
Santa's a tier above Sylvain Grenier and Batista, the one heavyweight champion. Santa's like up here, but then he unbearded him, and then Sylvain's underneath Batista. So make sure you
Yes.
keep up with that.
So Batista hits him with the spine buster and then the Batista bomb and gets the win. JBL says, why the hell did Sylvain do this? France doesn't even have no damn Santa Claus. Which I don't know if
What?
that's historically accurate.
No, not at all.
The ref helps Santa out of the ring into the back as Batista celebrates. Cole says, happy holidays, JBL. I hope you have a great season. JBL says, it's none of your damn business what I'm doing for the holidays or if I'm happy or not.
Let him know.
JBL
That's
is
real shit.
Batista just barely skates by against Sylvain Grenier.
Insane. Literally insane. So it shows her, even crazier. It goes to a vengeance recap here.
Yes.
Of Chris Benoit beating Chavo for the U.S. title and Vicky Guerrero in a neck
Just
brace.
barely.
Yeah, just barely escaping Chavo Guerrero in his match. Well, JBL says that Chavo is a champion of women's rights.
Oh, that's okay.
And we do Chris.
JBL is not.
Yeah, absolutely fucking. Neither is Michael Cole.
No way.
So, of course, they show the Vengeance recap. This was this past weekend. Chris Benoit beating Chavo Guerrero. Was it this past weekend? I had to be, right?
It was.
Yeah, it was.
Right.
It was just
okay,
that
well,
Sunday.
fuck it. We're doing
That
it again
Sunday.
anyways. Chris Benoit versus Chavo Guerrero, U.S. title on the line.
As the match is going for the entrances here, there's random shots of troops in the crowd. JBL says the WWE going to visit troops is the best thing. It does better than WrestleMania. It's the greatest thing we could have ever done. And I whoever came up with it should get 15 blowjobs for this Christmas. I swear they should.
WWE should have died in this. This is unreal. But anyways, Benoit and Chavo, they you know what? For whatever it's worth.
In a bubble, if you don't consider how Chavo is treated other than this era here, this month, this is a fucking fine match. Benoit gives him a lot.
Too much. Yeah. Benoit and Chavo, they try to wrestle here. But yeah, Chavo has been like just so killed by WWE. This is like this whole era, to be honest with you, this whole era, which, you know, I'm sure WWE wasn't thinking about it at the time, you know, 2002, 2003,
Sure.
or whatever. They probably weren't thinking about it too much, but this is the result of treating all of your talent like dog shit for half a decade. So
Then trying to keep a draft where people are like, you know, viable opponents. Like you run out of opponents when you have, you know, a shorter roster. So, you know, you're trying to build up Chavo. He's got Vicky with him. And, you know, but Benoit is, you know, fucking Chris Benoit.
Yeah, right. So like you have like this weird dichotomy here between these two guys where like whenever Benoit's down, it feels like horse shit. It's like, why is he down? Like, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
But you know, all that aside, or for whatever it's worth here, Chris Benoit and Chavo were working their ass off to make this happen.
They fucking have, I think they have a fucking good match here, man. It probably was better than the pay-per-view.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
Yeah.
I wrote down this is a very TV style match with Chavo wrenching on Benoit forever is how I felt. Just like
He does a lot of holds.
That was this
Yeah.
era
Slow
where
it
they told him
down,
to
yeah.
just like get a hold and like work through the commercial if we have one. And
Yeah, that's
Heyman's
how it
gone,
felt.
so they said, whatever he sold you, knock that shit off. Benoit, like I said, gives Chavo a lot. He lets him get out of the triple Germans. He fucking backbreakers Benoit, it was like he lifts Benoit up and like what I thought was like going to just be like he was going for like a gory special or something like that. He just backbreakers him. I was like, holy shit, that was dope as hell. Chavo gets bumped. Benoit goes for the sharpshooter. Chavo gets out of like every fucking possible thing Benoit's doing. All of the classics, Chavo
Which
just
is nuts.
getting out of the way of. Yeah,
Yeah,
Chavo is
yeah.
fucking knows all of them, and he's getting out of them. Finally, Benoit gets the triple Germans on him, hits a diving headbutt. Chavo kicks out at 2 off the diving headbutt, which was also crazy. Chavo is up there for a superplex. Benoit is trying to superplex Chavo. Fucking gets bumped. Chavo goes for the frog splash. Benoit gets the knees up. He tries to put Chavo in the crossface. Vicky gets into the ring and cracks Benoit with the U.S. Championship. Disqualification. Benoit wins. And then there's like a long stare down between Benoit and Vicky Guerrero. And I'm like, what is going on here? yeah. Exactly. I was like, is like something fucked up here? Benoit just leaves. And then the post-match is Chavo yelling at Vicky, saying that he had Benoit beat, and he pokes her in the chest, and she takes the Kevin Nash bump.
You're right, finger poke of doom, yeah. Straight down.
Vicky had
Yeah.
a neck brace on, right? Yeah, that's
Yes, because Benoit tried to put her in the
yeah.
sharpshooter.
So her going down was like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, so Chavo's yelling at Vicky on the ground. Benoit comes in the ring to check on Vicky, and then Chavo gloms Benoit, fucks him up, and then hits him with the U.S. title and leaves him laying. So this is not the end of the Chavo Benoit saga.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, like I said, they're trying to make something of Chavo here, but obviously it does not last.
No, you're right, and absolutely. I think that like it's pretty cool to see them trying to rejuvenate a guy's career and like do something with him here. It's just so difficult. And then like, also I'm not exactly sure. This was kind of a confusing post match, to be honest with you. There's so much going on here. I feel like it didn't need to have so much going on, it's like,
Yeah, they're trying to like do like stuff with Vicky to keep her involved, but it's like it's awkward. Like it's super weird. I think the feud ends with, of course, shockingly, Benoit beating Chavo.
sure, yeah. Yeah, but they worked their ass off, so shouts out to them for for trying to do something with what they had there. So, backstage segment: Booker T and Finley are upset because they have to face
fucking have this match.
Kane and Undertaker tonight. They
Yeah,
knew
Booker
it
says,
was
"I
a
don't
main
like
event
this."
Taker match, and they knew there's no way.
Damn it, dude. It took me a while to realize it, but I was like, when is this Taker match? This tag team match that Undertaker's had? When is? Oh no.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a main event Taker tag match. You gotta love it.
Booker says, I don't like this thing. Finley, they ain't just a couple guys. It's Kane and Undertaker. And Sharma says, no one's even seen Kennedy since Armageddon. I heard MVP is still in a burn unit. And Finley says, is that supposed to make us feel better? Shut up. Finley says, listen, we can do this. We work as a team. We can take care of Taker and Kane. Kane.
Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, right.
That's what he did in the intro video.
Yeah, you're right. So now it's time for the Gregory Helms Town Hall.
Another guy that they are trying to do something with and
Look, man.
just jabroni him to hell here.
They like it's like they never learned. It's like they still are jabronian guys. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man. Hey.
He's introduced by Tony Chimmel as the longest reigning champion in sports entertainment and the cruiserweight champion of the world. So they are trying to put him over here.
Sure,
Was this
yeah. Well,
Was this the era of the Gregory Helms Tron with the sunglasses?
Gregory.
not
with the sunglasses?
No,
it's not.
His
Is that a Raw thing?
Well, it might have been because his
Heat.
Tron at the bottom. I was looking for the sunglasses specifically. It did
That
not
was
show the
insane.
sunglasses.
It wasn't.
You really think someone would do that? Just go on the internet and tell lies?
Was this the Listen era? Listen.
It's time.
Was it
Is
that
Oh,
one?
maybe it is.
I don't know. But,
2007 is that.
Oh, okay, so it was still
Well,
like
this is about to be,
Gregory
right?
Helms. I don't know.
Yeah, but I
I'm
don't
gonna check
know.
out our favorite website, XY Lot Themes, and I'll see what was when he
Anyway-
changes.
oh, we
his
do
song
research here on this show.
We do research here. He starts using It's Time in February of 2007, so James is correct.
Now he's on the Gregory Helms.
He's using Firestorm A intro cut with quotes.
That would be Gregory Helms.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Okay, Town Hall
So there you
Gregory Helms. What do we got going on here?
Well, the Cruiserweight champ wants one thing for Christmas, and that's some goddamn competition.
He just
First
buries
off,
the division.
dude, yeah. What are we doing here? Like, I could understand. I don't really know who's in the Cruiserweight division at this point. I really don't.
Chavo, Jimmy Wang Yang, Jamie Noble, Hornswoggle.
Yeah, I thought Hornswoggle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he just fought Jimmy Wang Yang at the pay per view and beat him.
Okay. So I thought this, and it's not even a bad segment. I was like, oh, cool. The Cruiserweight champ wants some goddamn competition, universe mode style. I like that.
I 100%. I was like, cool. They're gonna like have someone like he even talks about it, like and I didn't actually mind this at all. We've talked about this before, but the divisions thing. Gregory Helms is like, hey man, maybe I should just move up to the heavyweight division and fucking take that title. I was like, oh, that's actually a cool angle. I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, no, I like this because I thought they were going to bring somebody from the Cruiserweight division back that maybe in there recently, or like
Sure.
someone's making a return, or they are going to debut a new star maybe that they had like kind of
Anything but what happens.
Gregory Helms said, yeah, you're right. He says he's going to eat a lot of them goddamn sandwiches over the holidays. He's going to get
He
fat.
does say that.
and move
I'm going to
the-
pig out over the holidays and move up the heavyweight division because there's no one in this division that can stop Gregory Helms. I'm like, oh, that's fucking awesome.
Gregory
And all
Helms
of a
is a
sudden-
great worker, by the way. Like,
He's
you
fucking
could have put
cool
out
as hell too.
You got to remember what year this is. You could have pulled out some crazy names here
Yeah,
for this guy to face.
Yeah.
And you want to talk about
Yeah.
making a star, going in there with the Cruiserweight champ and taking him to his absolute fucking limit, and then letting him beat him up afterwards. That's how you made John Cena. So like, you can make
Yeah.
somebody here. You know what I mean?
This is just him trying to do the Sugar Shane run that he did in WCW.
Yeah,
and then didn't get to do here,
yeah.
which was
You're right.
good. That run was all. He wasn't vertebraking or people. I wish he was, but
Well, yeah. So the Cruiserweight champion makes the call, and
good promo, and then the boogeyman. No, the boogeyman comes
my
out. and I
first thought
said,
was like, this guy's not a Cruiserweight.
well, maybe he's out here to feed him some worms to help him gain some weight, James. Don't you think that's a possibility?
Sure, I didn't think of that.
Well, you shouldn't.
Oh, I hear you. Yeah, I wasn't.
Boogeyman comes down. He gets into the ring, Helms starts stomping him out. They're just fighting now. Helms is like, I'm not fucking dealing with this shit. I'm fighting the Boogeyman. I'm fucking him up. Starts stomping him out. Boogeyman starts strutting around the ring, no-selling Helms. Cole says, oh, Boogeyman's doing his weird ritual, like he's conjuring up some spirits. The Cruiserweight champion, undefeated, whooping his ass, trying to.
Fuck
Boogeyman
you, Gregory Helms.
Boogeyman throws.
Boogie
He should have been
Helms
Boogie
is-
Helms.
Should have
That's
what
where
they
they wanted
should
to
have
go.
done. Yeah, they said, I'm gonna take over the tag division with my partner, the Boogeyman. That would have been
Boogie
so
Helms.
based.
That would have been so much better.
Dude, that would have been unbelievable.
Yeah.
Who are the tag champs right now? The Hardys?
London and
London
Kendrick?
and Kendrick? Dude, they could have lost to Gregory. Dude, that's like fucking asking for that match. Gregory Helms and Boogeyman
Yeah.
versus fucking Kendrick and London? Yeah, that would have been hot.
I mean, if you're gonna fucking jabroni him, at least let him have something cool that
been
people
sweet.
will remember. Boogie Helms.
Yeah, that would have been fucking awesome. That didn't happen.
Dude,
though.
Nightmare on Helm Street. Come on, if it's
Oh,
Yeah,
Hey.
see, we're rocking, bro.
Oh my god, that's fucking
Yeah,
based.
but none of that fucking happened.
No, well, I can barely see what's going on here because the entire building is filled with red smoke. I don't know what
ventilation
the fuck
is
happened
building.
here.
Virginia, you got to get it fuck together. I mean, you got to
Got
get
that red smoke on. Boogeyman pulls Worms out of his gear, and then Helms sees this and runs out of the ring and runs through the crowd and presumably out of the arena. So Boogeyman goes to the chase and he stops at the barricade. And Tony Chimmel says, "It's the
Dude,
Boogeyman,
what the
and he's coming to get you."
Why? Why?
What the fuck are you doing?
Tony
Why?
Jones said, "It's time to feed me worms."
It's the
And now we're doing the
Boogeyman.
Worms segment.
Yeah, well, all right, now it's
Yeah,
time
now
to
it's time.
eat some worms. What the hell did he do?
Why the fuck did he do that?
He like
And
forgot that he was supposed to do it. He said, "And now I'm eating
Yeah.
worms."
So Boogeyman hears him and turns over and looks at Chimmel. JBL is on commentary saying, "Get away from us, Chimmel, you fat idiot." Boogeyman is stalking Chimmel with worms. Michael Cole says Chimmel has eaten a lot of things in his life, but I don't think he's ever eaten worms. JBL says he'll eat anything.
He's not even fat.
He's not fat. Well, big fat fatty Tony Chimmel is laying on the announce table, and Boogeyman is now feeding him worms, forcing him to
All
eat
right,
worms.
All right.
And he eats the worms. And there's the worms for you.
Okay. Well, let me.
It's the Boogeyman.
Let me give you an update here. Same exact day.
All right, update time.
Same exact day. Ring of Honor ran a show, and yeah, Christopher Daniels and Matt Sydal versus Shingo Takagi and Shima. They had Roddy versus Davey for the FIP title. They had-
Dude, there's like, in like 7 days, Danielson drops the belt after 14 months to Homicide.
they got Kings of Wrestling versus Briscoes. Larry Sweeney makes his debut to help the Kings of Wrestling win on this show.
Whoa, that's awesome.
Eddie Edwards makes his ROH debut versus Austin Aries.
That's sick.
Fucking Danielson, Homicide, Nigel, and Jimmy Rave in a 4-corner survival match.
Oh my God. Don't forget Sugarfoot wrestled Chris Masters.
Yo, how could I forget it? Dude, just a reminder that WWE passed by an entire era of just
Yeah. They didn't
all
want
of
any
them.
of that shit.
They
didn't
passed
want that shit.
all of them.
They barely wanted Punk, bro.
Dude, that's crazy, man.
Yeah,
That's
fuck that.
crazy. Wow.
Wow,
Yeah, just
that's
something to think about,
incredible.
man. Like, that's nuts.
Well, I'm the Boogeyman, and I'm coming to get you.
Thank you, you fat.
You big fat fucker.
He's like a
Fucking
normal
fat
ass guy. Like,
Yeah, well, he's fat.
yeah, anyways. Joey Mercury is here, and he is fucked up big style
Holy
from
shit.
the Vengeance
exploding
ladder match.
Exploding ladder face.
Armageddon,
Joey Mercury
not
is
Vengeance, but
Crazy.
yes.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. I was like, why did I say Vengeance earlier? It's because you keep saying
Yeah, because what did we watch recently where it said Vengeance is coming soon? Oh, it was Sin Cara versus Sin Cara.
Sin Cara.
Yeah, y'all fucked me up, man.
So Jerry Mercury with his blown fucking face is out coming to the ring here. This is brutal
This
looking.
not just his face, but the segment is fucking brutal as well.
The segment also bad.
No, not bad. It's like fucked up here. We'll get into it.
No,
but
it's also
fucked up.
bad. So they really. So Jerry Mercury comes to the ring and they are zoomed in on this face crazy style. They are going to get what they can get out of this right here.
Yeah, if you haven't seen this ladder match, it's actually a very fun ladder match. It's
On
on
our
our
Patreon.
Patreon on Watch This, one of the episodes ago. There's a million of episodes. You should check out our Patreon. Patreon.com/DeadlickPW. We're trying to get to 3,000. If we get them, we're going to pierce Tony's cock.
And it's huge. They show the replay of how this happened 500 times in a row. They show
make
it
him present it.
9 angles, slow-mo, fucking just bleeding immediately, just terrible.
He says, I suffered violent trauma to my face. And as disturbing as it might be for you to see this, I'd like you to join me in viewing the footage. So yeah, they show it every possible camera angle. It's like if you've ever watched a Smart Mark video DVD from this era, like every possible angle, slow-mo, air horn going off in the
What
back.
match was that we watched, Johnny, where we were watching a match and then they...
Tournament of Death, they would do it all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah, we watched
a
that,
million
yeah.
times.
Are you talking about the Sexy
After-
Eddie match we watched? Where
Yeah,
they,
yes,
the
on
Sexy
yes,
Eddie
yes.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, they show the spot a million times. Michael Cole, as the show, and it says the ladder nearly decapitated Joey Mercury. All right, we're just gonna make shit up now, I guess.
This is the first time anyone in this arena has seen this footage because no one paid for the pay-per-view.
The crowd gives him a round of applause because his
Dude,
face got blown up.
holy shit. That's what I'm thinking. Like, the crowd gets... There's no way they
It's
thought...
awkward.
There's no way they thought that they wasn't going to get a standing O, and they just didn't care. There's no way
Yeah, like they
that
could
they
have
didn't...
easily turned him here.
Yeah, the crowd gives him a standing O, and like they could have had a fucking couple month angle with him and fucking Nitro turning face, and then the Matt and Jeff are like, are they really fucking like they're good? And then like
Yeah.
they just betray him again, and they go back to it when he's healthy.
Yeah, easy.
They said no fucking way. Crowd gives him a standing O, and he goes, "You people need to know that Matt and Jeff Hardy did this to me."
Yeah, they could have, dude, you're right. They could have, because, you know, obviously he's out for a while. They could have turned Nitro for a little bit here, did some 6-mans with the Hardys against fucking Dave Taylor and Regal or some shit against somebody, and then fucking glommed them once Mercury's come back and said, it was always your fault. Anything like that. Yeah, they just immediately fucking.
They knew there's
took it.
no way anyone wrote that segment and thought the crowd was gonna go, "Ah, boo, fuck you, bro,
Ha ha.
stupid face." Yeah, there's no
Fat
way.
face. Fat face.
That's what Michael
Look
Cole
at
and
your fat
JBL were
face.
saying on.
They
But
were hoping Boogeyman would put worms in his stitches.
instead, he goes
Bitch.
straight into this because you know,
You people.
fucking Matt and Jeff.
Yeah, he calls out Matt. He says, I hold 2 people responsible for this, Matt and Jeff Hardy. The crowd pops for Matt and Jeff. And he says, because of the Hardys, the bones in my nose have been shattered and I have 33 stitches inside and outside of my face. My movie star good looks are gone possibly forever. Matt Hardy comes out.
He was just
and
reading
Matt
off a
says, "Jo-
sheet there. I was kind of sad.
It was-
They should have just let him
Yeah.
talk from the heart. That's what I'm saying.
Dude,
This
they-
would have been a good face turn.
He was probably still concussed, so maybe
Dude,
he
it was fucked up. And Matt doesn't make anything better here. It actually makes it way worse when Matt comes out.
Matt says, that wasn't my fault.
He says we're in a ladder match and you
Stupid.
you can get hurt, you dumbass.
I could have got hurt, dum-dum, yeah.
Dude,
You were
what
trying to
the
hurt me, too.
Fuck,
What
I
the
can't
fuck?
believe they just buried it. The Matt Hardy thing fucking pissed me off because Matt just goes, "Yeah, well, there was a ladder match. We could all get fucked up. Get over it, dude." I'm like,
Yeah, he doesn't apologize, does he, at all?
This is like we can do whatever we want. Y'all are gonna watch. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we got y'all.
He said
Whatever.
you weren't injured intentionally. You were injured because you were in a dangerous match. I could have just been hurt just as bad. Any of us could have been hurt. That's the price you pay for competing in a match like this. That's the speech that Vince gave
Killed
Mercury after the
every
match.
sympathy for him at
You
all.
Listen, that could happen to anybody.
All the sympathy for him was dead right there when Matt Hardy said that
Yeah.
line. That could happen to any of us. Oh fuck.
Well, Matt goes to leave. He's like, well, it could happen to anybody. And he goes to leave. And Joey says, I'm not finished with you, Hardy. You and your brother maimed me. You say that's what happens in competition? Well, then why don't you fight me right now, huh? Why don't you fight me, big man? Fight me, tough guy? And he pushes him. And Matt says, I am not going to fight you, Joey. And then Joey says, well, if you won't fight me, then you'll fight my tag partner, Johnny Nitro. And Johnny Nitro comes out and he attacks Matt Hardy, and then the referee rings the bell. I said, what? Wait, what? Who sanctioned this? Teddy, you've made like 3 matches tonight. What happened here? Why is this happening? All right.
So yeah, we get Johnny Nitro versus Matt Hardy.
They just have a match, yeah. And all the while, they keep cutting the shots of Joey Mercury on the outside in a chair saying,
Super
maim
close.
him!
Dude, okay,
Maim
all right.
him!
So once again here, just to reiterate how stupid this story was. So awesome, like it's not obviously not awesome because he really got fucked up. But I mean, like there's a lot of like stuff to make out of this, right? There's a lot you could go 100
Yeah.
different ways with this or whatever. Anyways, so he says maim him, kill him, fucking
Maim
kill
him,
this
rip
guy,
his face off.
beat his fucking ass. He rolls him up.
He cheats to win.
Why the fuck? Do you know what I mean? Like, why didn't he? So if you're gonna cheat, well, what do it even matter if you won? Why didn't you just like go outside, grab the chair, and both of you beat the
Dude,
fucking?
not even
Where's Jeff?
that. Not even that.
Where is Jeff?
Nitro at one point grabs a ladder from under the ring. They go to commercial break. Then they come back and the ladder's nowhere to be found. And they don't use the ladder.
Tony, you're right. They go. What is he gonna do with that thing? He goes to commercial, comes back, and he's like in a hold.
There's no
They
ladder.
showed during the commercial, Matt Hardy drop kicked it in his face, and they said the officials came out and took it away.
Okay.
Dude, the Hardys should have, like, Johnny Nitro should have, like, fucked up Matt Hardy's face or some shit. You know, like,
Yeah, work his face. That just
hit
bash
him with
his
the
shit
ladder.
with a
Don't
chair.
Maim him.
Who cares about the win?
Maim him.
We don't care about rolling him up for a pin to win. We just want to beat the fuck out of him because he messed up
They
my
just have
boy's
a wrestle.
face.
Yeah, they just wrestle for most of this. Like Matt's going for his moves. He does the
Yeah,
twist of fate. And
dude, we
side
were
effect.
so past this the second you blew his face to smithereens. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not getting a roll up victory. I'm getting a roll out of the ring, grab a fucking gun, and put it to your head. You know what I mean? That's my brother right there.
This
You
is
just
the
fucked
easiest
up.
thing ever. His face is totally fucked up to, like, you can't even recognize him. And all they had to do was have Johnny Nitro come out, you fucked up my boy, and just beat the shit out of
Yeah.
him. Like, they didn't even have to do a match. That's all
The
it should
thing
have
where
been.
Nitro uses Mercury as bait.
Yeah,
Hey,
right.
you don't hit him. He's hurt, brother. You don't want to hit him, do you?
Yeah, it looks. Johnny Nitro looks like shit. Mercury looks like shit. Matt Hardy looks like shit. Everybody looks
This
like shit.
whole era is everyone looking like shit all the time.
Maim him.
They made Batista look like shit early on.
You're
Like,
right. He almost lost to Sylvan, who, by the way, doesn't
Santa.
do anything for 3 more months after that match. By the way,
Is that right?
yeah, I looked at. He just doesn't do shit until like.
Well, Matt goes to the second rope. Melina distracts Matt. Nitro hits him with an enziguri and bumps him out to the floor. Matt hits the side effect for 2, then the second rope leg drop for 2. He goes for the twist of fate, reverses it. Nitro reverses it. Matt grabs the ropes, goes for the twist of fate again. Nitro backslides him and puts his feet on the ropes and wins.
Phew,
And
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
they did
I
a
mean,
heel
whatever.
Roll up with feet on the ropes to.
Yeah,
you know,
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really have anything nice to say.
Dude,
here.
they could have just fucking kept Mercury off TV and said he's fucked up. He can't be on TV. And then
They could have
Nitro
done a
comes
million
to-
things. You're right. It's
Yeah, there's like
frustrating.
literally anything else than what they did here would have been better than what they did here.
So MVP was caught on fire.
Do you remember this? Did you watch this? Do you remember this show at all? Or were you out?
Oh, dude, I was out at this point.
Okay.
Oh, hell, dude,
I saw
would,
this-
if I was on this show, yeah, I would have been like, no,
Have you
I
seen
have
this
never
before
watched
then or
this.
no?
I have. Yeah, I have seen it.
Okay,
But
yeah,
I
yeah.
was way out by this point. Yeah.
Sure, yeah. Tony, you saw this, though,
Yes,
right?
I saw it at a bar that I used to go
This
to. Like,
opens the show, by the way, I'm pretty sure. I think this is the opening match of Armageddon.
yeah, I kind of get that. Was it the opening match? Maybe it was. Yeah, it was.
In my mind,
yeah, it
I
was.
thought it
it was.
was.
Yeah, because they have to set up all the gimmick, you know, the Inferno
Sure,
gimmick
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So it probably takes forever.
Yeah, so Kane sets MVP and his Power Rangers outfit on fire. And JBL says, I'm going to call out Teddy Long now. I said, oh, shit, okay, what the hell is this about? So we come back, JBL Town Hall. And listen, man.
This is Johnny's favorite segment. He told me before we started.
Yeah. I couldn't believe this because it's I have written down what the shit JBL says here, but the first half of it, this is, I don't know how long is this, a 5-minute promo? Like, he talks for a long time, it feels like.
Yeah, it was a bit. Yeah, for sure.
JBL talks about Armageddon. He was appalled and horrified over what happened. Teddy Long brought back a match that was dormant for 7.5 years, the Inferno match. And there's a reason we don't do those. It looks good on paper. Someone gets burned until you realize somebody gets burned. A human
right.
being was set on fire at Armageddon. Word pictures in the
Line.
word pictures. That's what it says. Word pictures in the Bible describe hell as people burning and screaming in pain, and that's what happened in Armageddon. It's all Teddy Long's fault. This is what Teddy Long did to MVP, and then they show the slow motion video of Kane setting MVP on fire. He's JBL making people watch this again, even though it's horrifying. JBL says, Teddy, you call this entertainment, I call it garbage. So you come down here right now, and I think you should be fired, but I'm not gonna call for that just yet. You come down here and apologize to me and to SmackDown and to MVP, because MVP can't be here because he's laying in a burn unit, and you will be sued. You will be sued. Well, Teddy Long doesn't come out.
He doesn't come out. He came out earlier because Santa Claus was here. What the hell?
He doesn't come come out and he doesn't acknowledge it, and it's not talked about for the rest of the show. He just doesn't fucking come out. Teddy Long does not give a
Doesn't
fuck
JBL
about
just
what
go
you're
back
saying.
on commentary too?
JBL's over there for the rest. JBL's jerking his fucking shitty little dick about the next match
Holy
after
shit,
this.
he comes out and says, "This fucking sucks. You shouldn't be in charge. I hate this company. I'm sick of it."
Well, there's more.
And now I'm
There
going
is
to go
more.
do commentary. Yeah.
Well, Teddy doesn't come out and he says, okay, well, if you don't want to come down here, then I'm going to talk about the people really responsible. You people.
He
I
said like you people.
No.
He did say that. He said you people.
no.
He's cooking.
He said,
let him
you
cook.
don't.
We just had a "You People" segment earlier with Johnny Mercury. and
Fucking yeah. He said,
Joey
you don't cheer.
Mercury.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
Johnny Mercury, yeah. You don't cheer because a guy gives his life to you in the ring. It's not enough that someone gives his health in the ring. I'm not in the ring because I broke my back, and that's not enough for you sick people.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
people are responsible, and it disgusts me. Rome did not fall because of the gladiators in the Colosseum. It fell because of the sick people in the stands.
You people.
You people wish for one instance in your life you were like MVP and someone would pay to see you. In your miserable life, there is not one person that would pay to see you sons of bitches do anything. You've embarrassed yourself. You've embarrassed me. And look at the person next to you. You have embarrassed this country. You people make me sick.
Yeah. He's cooking.
And I'm like, all right, he is on fire. Who's coming out to stop this son of a bitch? And then, all right, commercial. It's time for the Divas tag match. I said, what?
Dude, it like
What?
it zooms into JBL's face and Layla L say, "Yo," I said, "Yes, sir, yes,
And
sir."
like, okay, maybe something comes of it the week after. I'm sure it fucking does. I don't know that for sure. Tony, maybe you can look at it.
I was thinking, okay, is JBL going to manage MVP and they're going to have like a thing or something? I don't think anything comes of it, honestly. Maybe
JBL does a 10-minute fucking promo, not a wrestler anymore. I'm like, oh, dude, he just fucking shits on everybody and nobody cuts him off. And then he, like Tony said, he goes back to commentary and he's jolly and happy and fucking celebrating the WWE DVD board game.
Well, that's just rocking. That's the second set right
DVD
there.
board game's awesome. I don't know what you're talking about.
I have one of those. I have a TNA one too. JBL and MVP do a promo on the next SmackDown that's live and says, JBL says he was disgusted what happened and they blame Teddy Long. And MVP says he's going to recover from his injuries and beat Batista for the world title.
Cool. Well, Santa almost beat him, so why couldn't you? I mean,
What
whatever.
the hell?
So what do we have next here, James, after JBL just dressed down Teddy Long, the boss, the fans, and everybody, and he's back on commentary here.
Well, as Michael Cole says, these are the sexiest women you'll see on TV.
He says that a lot.
Yeah, make sure you understand that. Layla and Ashley versus Crystal and Jillian Hill. I'm sorry, Jillian Hall.
I was like, wow, there's 4 women here with no last names, and then Jillian Hall comes out. I'm like, all right, fair enough. JBL says you can beat Ashley with an ugly stick and she'd still be hot. Thank you, JBL.
And Michael Cole said, these are the sexiest women I've ever seen in my life.
They are the sexiest women on TV. Oh my God, thank you so much.
Sometimes it's difficult to say anything about these matches because it's not like the girls weren't trying to be good or anything. They just weren't trained to do shit. And I'm pretty sure JBL says that on one point on commentary. So why train them? Just let them go out there for 15 minutes.
He legit says they're hot. I don't care what they do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he legit says, who cares if
wrote it
they're
down.
trained? Yeah, I'm sure he said something like that.
He probably does say it. Yeah.
Who cares if they're trained?
Fucking-
Just have them out there for 15 minutes.
Oh yeah, Cole says Ashley has really improved in the ring. JBL says I don't care. She's hot.
Yeah, this is
Okay,
insane.
dude.
This is Layla's like second ever match in WWE, I think.
Is that right?
It's like one of her early ones. I don't remember if it's like her. I'm pretty sure it's like pretty early on.
Cole says he loves watching the Divas tag matches and all the scientific moves. So they're just not only like just being jerk offs, they're also being jerk offs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
this is
no,
crazy.
absolutely. Well, I'll be honest with you. They kind of cook here for a minute.
There's something. Yeah, Layla actually doesn't seem bad here at all.
No, dude. Layla had the fucking craziest elbow, like forearm. Fucking harkens back to the days
Dude,
of Budokan
she-
sellouts, Terry Gordy, Dr. Death. Business was good.
She
Business
rocked
was good, fellas.
Jillian. She rocked Jillian with a forearm and then a clothesline. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah,
okay.
she was rocking, man. I fucking always had a soft spot for Layla. She was.
Jillian goes for the razzle dazzle, but Layla kicks her in the back of the head.
Yeah, I mean, dude, there was a super creative spot here in this match. Ashley goes for the monkey flip.
She grabs her.
Yeah, I think it was Crystal holds on to
Crystal,
Jillian.
yes. Yeah.
And then like she holds her in the corner, so when Ashley goes for the monkey flip, she like falls backwards and takes a bump, and then Jillian tries to cheat for the 2 count pin, and then she kicks
with the feet
out.
on the ropes.
Yeah.
And
Super creative.
I think Layla might have kicked her legs out for the pin too. It was it was very cool. Then the finish of the match is Layla hangmans Jillian on the ropes, and Ashley goes off the second rope, and Michael Cole says this is what she calls the Starstruck, which is a second rope elbow. That's her finisher. I don't remember that being in the games as her finisher.
Well, you know that she's been practicing it a lot. That's what they said.
Or I don't care. She's
Yeah,
hot.
who
I don't
cares?
care. Whatever.
But yeah, this was my favorite match on the show.
It was like I said, the ending sequence was fun as
No
hell.
joke, yeah,
Ashley,
I thought it was
Ashley hit a
hot.
2K comeback and then a tilt roll head scissors.
Yeah, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like they were cooking. This is a good
Yeah.
match. Create a
Good on
fucking
them.
spot. I've never seen. I don't know if I ever seen the monkey flip thing like that. I don't.
No,
If
was
I
like,
have,
how
I
has somebody
forgot
not
about
stolen that. Yeah, we're gonna steal that.
So, anyways, Vladimir Kozlov's here. He loves
The
double
Russian-
double E. He loves SmackDown.
all I
Russian
remember
mixed
about that
martial
guy.
expert and world sambo champion Vladimir Kozlov. And as Michael Cole's introducing him, Kozlov yells "Kozlov" into the microphone.
Got double E. I say, yeah, he's rocking.
I'm very happy to be here in America. I love double E. I love SmackDown.
I love-
look forward to compete in America and work for double E.
The crowd's like, yeah! Like, he looked like a normal dude here, too, like a human being.
Yeah, regular guy.
Yeah, like I thought he looked a lot cooler here that he ends up looking in his little white joints in WWE.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Undertaker's in the back thinking, I gotta lose to this fucking guy.
You're not making it out of here.
I'm gonna make sure this doesn't happen for you, brother.
But before that, I have to have a shitty match in the main. Make sure you watch. This is your career. So,
You will not escape me. Yeah, Cole says, hey, we're pretty partial to SmackDown, and we'd love to see you compete in a SmackDown ring. And Kozlov takes the mic and then says a bunch of shit in Russian. Probably said, fuck America. And
he probably said,
fuck tribute to the troops. That's a shitty idea.
Fuck Undertaker, that bitch. Garbage ass
fuck
match
him.
coming up.
Sarah have sex with me for sure.
He probably said Rick Martel did it, so I'm doing it. And the crowd said, yeah!
Thank you very much.
All right, now it's time for the main event. King Booker
Oh,
and
my.
Fit Finlay versus Kane Undertaker, and they get so much time here.
Yeah, my skip forward 10 seconds button has got a lot of use in this matchup.
Yeah, I hear you.
That's the Undertaker main event special.
I
I skip
hear
forward
ya.
10 seconds until I see him do a move and then I write it
Dude.
down.
Before we even get there, Taker gets his WrestleMania entrance here. We were talking about
Dude.
that earlier.
Oh my God, there's 15 minutes left in the show, maybe 20. I'm like, this is all entrances. So I skip. The match starts, there's 10 minutes left. I said, get the fuck out of here, 10 minutes of entrances, man.
So
Goddamn.
King Booker, Pinky. Yeah, that's awesome. I like that. Undertaker gets his big ass entrance. The only thing I'm thinking during this is I'm getting word Sandman, Tommy Dreamer, and Rick Martel are
If you haven't watched, if you don't know, Pulse has gotten into the WWE 2K22 Universe Mode game.
Yeah, that's
He's
right.
doing the
I'm
Universe
cooking.
Mode on his YouTube channel. I joined him on the last episode. I don't know if I'm assuming it'll be the last one ever.
No,
But it was
we're
the last
good.
one.
When I come back from
I'm down to do
Christmas,
more. I'm
yeah, when I
telling
come
you.
back for Christmas, we're coming back with more. We're cooking. Yeah, I wrote down here, this era of Undertaker is fucking awful. And I said all eras of Undertaker kind of bad. Yeah, no, I hear you. Like, I know a lot of people. I think a lot of people have a soft spot because of Shawn and the WrestleMania stuff. 25.
Sure, even the
26,
Triple H
whatever.
matches probably.
Triple H,
or,
sure, and then, like whatever. You know, I think they're good for
They
you
were
guys.
I'll give
and
it to
like,
him. I like those matches.
but dude, I don't know. Like when he came back as Dead Man again, I'm like, bro, come on, you can't.
So
how
when
you
he
gonna die
first-
again? Oh, dude, you know what it was? Is because I stopped watching, so then
Yeah.
I came back, and then I was like, there's no fucking way this dude's still doing this fucking gimmick. Because like,
because you didn't know he came back as dead. then.
right? Yeah. So like I said, there's no fucking way that this guy's still doing this shit.
Yeah.
And it's even cheesier than before because now he's got
It's
fucking
way
lightning
less cool.
striking people and fucking like I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
it
I
was-
wasn't rocking with this Taker at all. I'm sorry, guys. I know.
No, and then he ruined Muhammad Hassan's career. I'm sorry, Muhammad Hassan.
Dude, and also
Oh man,
I was a big
Muhammad
like
Hassan was based.
I was a big get to the ring guy. And Taker was not.
Well, he's not. No.
Taker's not a big get to the ring guy. That's why I like the bike.
Even when
he got there.
Even with the bike, he would do all around the ring, slowly get off bike, slowly get into the ring, and then do poses all four sides.
Yeah, but I mean, like, he got to the ring.
It was still shorter. Yes,
yeah, he got to the ring.
Shorter.
You
Yeah.
take the little hat off. What was the? Well, he had the one Undertaker big hat era was crazy.
This
where
is this
like,
era, right?
did he
Yeah,
have
this
the
was this
fucking
era. He had
10-gallon
big
hat?
hat here.
Was it 10-gallon
The
hat
Jeep-
Taker
Yeah,
here?
the Jeepers Creepers hat. Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that was
This
this
doesn't seem
era,
like the
yeah.
10. This
Oh, is
doesn't
it
seem-
not? Okay, maybe
no,
not.
not this one, but he had it in this era.
It's
he just
soon.
wore
Yeah,
it
there's a
different
crazy
times, yeah.
10-gallon hat Taker. Well, that's like nuts. Can we make that on
think that
2K?
Yeah, we can.
Can we make the hat bigger? Can you like? Is there like a hat meter?
No, there's
Turn
not.
the
I
hat
don't think
up.
so. Well, you might be able to make his head bigger.
Oh, okay. If someone knows how to work the technology to get 10-gallon hat Taker, well, we got to figure it out. Someone's got a picture of that. Send that to me.
Was me right now?
Holy! Yeah, look at this hat!
Hey, mister! Does that hat take 10 gallons?
The one I sent you is crazy.
Yeah, bro. This is
Wow,
this
that
is
is insane.
egregious. Holy!
Can you tweet that right now? The tweet Tony's.
Yeah, you mind if I tweet that, Tony?
Dude, I don't own claim to Taker's big
Yeah,
hat.
but I just
You
want to
can
make
have
sure
that
you
one.
Yeah,
know.
but
I just want
you
to make
gave
sure.
it to
Yeah,
him.
Let
yeah,
me
I
find
just
a
wanna
terrible
make sure.
picture of you to tweet first. Hold on.
No,
Please
Tony,
don't.
please no. Goddamn.
Dude, you want to know something fucked up? Was that DPW or I don't know if you guys were around or not. Somebody was telling me that the first ever thing they've ever seen of Shawn Michaels was when he got thrown through the Geritron, and they just thought that was Shawn Michaels forever. Like
He's
that,
just an old idiot that
He's
got
like a
thrown through a
grizzled
TV?
vet, you know, like
That's
that was
right.
him
Wow.
forever, and that fucked me up forever when I heard that.
You tweeted this on the main?
on the main.
I gotta make sure
wow.
people see that. That's a big
I can't believe you
ass.
stole my image, you
Yeah,
bastard.
bro, no, I got a handshake deal.
I'm gonna tweet it in my circle that I've taken you guys out
Oh
of.
fuck!
I'll put a poll. Who should
No
have
more-
tweeted this?
no more
James, Johnny, or
polls.
Tony?
I'm gonna win.
Johnny wins sadly again.
I promise I don't want to talk about this tag match.
No, I hear you, but
Oh, yeah, the
Finley-
idea was Booker and Philly divide and conquer, take them out. That was the gimmick.
It's
that they
just
were gonna
heat.
do.
It's heat. They get heat on Taker.
Until
God
they
damn,
take
that
a
boy's
chair.
head is crazy. How did he get that? That's not in the games.
He's got a bandana under it too.
Holy man,
It's
that
like
bitch is
the
sitting.
Simpsons episode with Daryl Strawberry. He's got the giant head.
got the
Remember
big
that?
ass joint. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's Taker.
Yeah,
Look at that
that's
fucking thing.
crazy, bro.
Whew, that's a hell of a
So yeah,
hat.
Booker and Finley, heat.
Top 5
heat.
hats in wrestling.
This is number one for sure.
Yeah, this is like a crazy hat. Top 5 craziest hats.
Can you make this the pod art?
Instead the Dimmadome hat too, right? That one too
yeah. This should be pod art.
has nothing to do with this episode.
What the fuck
Tell
ever?
it to Taker and Kane looking at Booker T and Fit Philly, and it's Taker with just an insane hat, just a crazy.
Should I
hat.
tell them to do Dimmadome hat?
Yeah, like they're like down low, and then
insane
like
big.
like think of it like the.
Like I figure like this. It should be like this, right? Like this picture right here.
Yeah, like think of it zoomed out crazy, and the hat's just fucking.
It'll have Taker and Kane on one side.
It's gotta be
and
big and wide though, not just big high.
yeah,
Yeah.
big and wide and high, and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
then the tag match on the other side. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah.
go. Yeah, that's rocking. Someone said Undertaker at the first Thanksgiving pilgrims. It shouts out No Love Trans Film. That was a good fucking tweet right there.
His brain grew 3 sizes since visiting the learning tree.
K Lightning Bolt with a heater.
Shouts out.
That's awesome.
So Kane and Undertaker went with double choke slam.
Hey, there was a chair shot at one point to Taker.
Oh
I think
yeah,
Em-
Booker. Holy fuck, Tony! No, I wanted to forget. Booker, steel chair to the head of a Taker. Finley, shillelagh to the head of Taker. Undertaker still wins.
That's how his head
No,
grew
but that
for
chair shot was crazy. That was awesome. I love
Chair
that.
shot was awesome. Shillelagh was cool, made a cool sound, and then a low blow as well. And then fuck you, Taker
Double
Kane,
choke slam.
choke slam, and
Tombstone.
Taker tombstones Finley on top of that for the win. Fucking bastard.
Yo, I'm sorry, all you 2006 ites out there, man. You know what I mean?
You know, listen, man. They're not. You got to give them some credit. If they watch this back, there's no way they can say
They
it's
probably love it, man.
They know. No.
Thank you for watching, and thank you to my supporters, starting with the Big Money 10 tier members, Ultimate 145, Z, I Stunlock Tony by getting every shirt in XL, and Cyborg for life. Now on to the Demo Dick tier members, starting with Alan Martinez, Big Papa Pump's left nipple, Bud, take the dog to hell, Bobby Basically Bag, Basically Donut, Basically, Bradley McGrath, Kem the Core, Clint Commander, Coogie Woog, Dakota Downs, GW, Ghost Patrol, Hosiness, J Sully 56, James White, J Clone C, Kai Wolf, Linda Elby's real name is Dick, The Cock, Johnson, Mickey Mickendow, Mosby Dick, Pizza Pasta, put it in a box, deliver it to my house and put it on my cock, Cheesy oh my beanie, and some sauce on my balls. Yeah. The DPW We Hate OVW champion, Small Man Chuck Littell, Torch Crawler, Traffic Cohen, and William Powell. Check out my Patreon for exclusive content, and I will see you later. Peace.